going on, guys? This is Bruce Madsen, your host of Metric Scout Fantasy Football, and I'm giving you a rundown of some of these free agent signings, one video at a time. And today, this afternoon, this evening, Corey Davis signed with the New York Jets. It's a 3-year, $37.5 million deal, and that inks him there for a little bit. And this is very intriguing because, as we know, the Jets has not been a hotbed for fantasy football success, but it's still intriguing because we know he's going to be the top piece in that passing offense. We have Denzel Mims there, rookie from last year. He showed a lot of prominence. And then Jamison Crowder being able to run things up in the slot, who can also command a lot of targets. And also, we do not know what's going to be happening at the quarterback position for a long-term perspective. Are they going to be sticking with Sam Darnold? Are they going to get Deshaun Watson? Or are they going to draft a quarterback? What's going to go on with the Jets? We do not know what this offense is going to be like here in the next few months, next few years. So this could be a under-the-radar opportunity for Corey Davis. When I look at him from a redraft perspective, since he's on the Jets, and with what we know right now, granted Sam Darnold and company, he's going to be falling under the radar. He'll be falling in drafts, and he'll be a wide receiver, one-ish on his team, getting some volume of targets. That could give you a good return on investment, pretty much, because he's going to be a key piece to the team. He's probably going to see a 20% target share just about every game he's in, probably sitting around 25-ish, 22-ish. I get it from historical standpoints. He's been off and on throughout his career. I understand that. He hasn't had a 1,000-yard receiving season, but he's the most talented wide receiver on the offense, unless Denzel Mims takes a year 2 leap. He was very dominant at Western Michigan, 51.6% dominator rating. Played very well last year as well. 6'3", 209, 74th percentile speed score. Can make plays, has shown good athleticism off and on throughout his career. It just hasn't been put together for an extended amount of time. I understand that. Part of that's the offense, part of that's on him, but he has bullied some top-notch DBs, but this is a new situation for him. This could be a chance for him to excel. What I like about him is his price tag. He's going to be cheaper in redraft. No one's going to be paying top 3-round premium for him. He's going to fall in drafts. He's going to be a cheap prospect to get in redraft. And in Dynasty, it's not like you're going to have to pay a lot to get him. You're not. He's an acquirable asset to get off the trade market. What I would suggest to get him is see if you can get him added in on a bigger deal. That's the easiest way. A guy like Corey Davis, kind of like a mid-tier guy, middling guy in the wide receiver spectrum, to get a player like that is just work off of a bigger deal. Just see if you can get him as a throw-in, add in some pieces, see if you can, on the bigger deal, see if they'll add Corey Davis and you throw in your 4th or something like that. Just work it out. But this could be an interesting opportunity for him. He's still only 26 years old. He still has some years to prove himself, so that's good. I'm not over the moon, however, as you can tell by my tone of voice. I like the price tag, but if I can't get the price tag, then I don't want him. If I can't get him for dirt cheap, then Corey Davis is not going to be on my teams. I already have him on a lot of dynasty teams, and what I'm feeling about this is I'm just waiting and see what happens. I'm not going to sell him because I'm not going to get much for him, and I want to see if he can just progress in a new system with a new quarterback. Mind you, we don't know what this team's going to be like 2-3 years from now. We don't know what they're going to do at quarterback. What if they get Deshaun Watson? How big of a boom net is that going to be for his value? What if they draft one of the top quarterbacks in this draft and that quarterback ascends? What if that happens? We don't know. What if he clicks with Sam Darnold? What if that happens? What if Darnold just lasers eyes on him every time he drops back and just targets him no matter what? What if that happens? I know it's not really something really to predict, and I'm not really predicting anything, but I'm just trying to look objectively of all the scenarios that can happen. The obvious scenario is the Jets be the Jets and they just tank them. That's an obvious scenario. I can definitely see that happening. 2, at his price point, it's kind of worth the risk. Redraft for sure. He's going to be an option in the middle rounds for you to get wide receiver, maybe later. He may even push double-digit rounds. I imagine redraft where he's at, unless they upgrade a quarterback, 7th roundish, 8th roundish, somewhere around there. Corey Davis had a 23.1% target share last year. That's sharing the field with A.J. Brown. That's Jonnu Smith. It's him running the ball a lot. 92 targets of his best season, and also ran some in the slot. He had 93 snaps out of the slot, so he can play inside and outside. Can really help this team out. This is a good move, good football move for the Jets. This helps them out in the passing game. Fantasy, it's nothing to be excited about. However, this could be a sneaky investment on the cheap, because you could get a return on your investment that outweighs what you paid for him, because you're not going to have to pay much to get Corey Davis in any fantasy football format, because he's on the Jets, and Jets are Jets, and that's not a promising situation for him. However, he is good enough to where if he can get the right amount of targets, if he can get the right acuity targets, he could step up. And that's what makes me interested in him. Not him being on the Jets, not him going to a new situation, but his price point in fantasy football in general. I want to thank you for watching the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, help me out on the algorithm, and I'll catch you next time.